All right. We are live. Good evening, everyone. October 1st, Hex Day 670, a beautiful day in Hex. What's going on, everyone?
Good evening. How's it going, everybody?
Mr. CryptoCidd, how you doing today, sir?
Doing good. How's everybody doing?
It's nice to see you again. Literally. Yeah. I like it.
Yes, sir.
All right. See if chat fills up here. What's going on? ISO Serenity. Crypto Black Sheep, you were first indeed. I saw you. All right. T Hex, what's happening, my man? Or my lady? Hex Mega Crab 444. I like it. What up? Will H. Got some regulars up in here. Great to see you guys. Hex in effect. What's happening? It's been a nice day today. Nice day. It's gorgeous, and I imagine the weather is probably pretty similar to it is where it is, or to how it is where I am.
Yeah, it's been gorgeous
up there. Gorgeous fall day, right?
Yes, sir.
How are your falls up there? Do you get a lot of foliage and stuff too?
Yeah, it's not bad actually. It doesn't get really cold until like December, January, so we get to enjoy some decent weather until then.
Hell yeah. I love fall. It's personally my favorite season. I love it.
Yeah.
T Hex. What's that? No Pajama Dude. I love it. Hex in effect. Brain Funk. Vibra Finance CEO. Adam. What is up, my man? Sitting by a fire, Hex in effect. I like it. Yeah, I got a little fire pit outside. I gotta make more fires. I don't do it enough. My son's always like, Daddy, you want to have a fire tonight? And I never do it. Like, I'm too busy.
It's always nice and relaxing to sit by the fire.
Oh, heck yeah. It is that time, mister. All right, guys, let's jump right in. We had a very pumpamental day today. Very nice. Did you guys see that? What was it, around 9 a.m.? Or no, it was close to, I think it was around 9 or 10 in the morning. Oh, at least for me, it was 9 or 10 in the morning. Eastern Standard Time. We had big giant buy. Well, I think it was just all the same wallet. Did like almost 5 million in buys all at once. That was nice.
Yeah, I saw that too, yo.
Yeah, that was crazy. Because I hadn't checked it like since I woke up. I checked it real quick because naturally it's the first thing I do when I wake up. But I hadn't checked it, and then I was at work and I'm like, whatever, moving along, and I just happened to open it up and check, and I was like, whoa. It's like, because it was like I checked it even before. It must have been like literally right after the buy happened, because the whale bot hadn't even put the tweet out yet for all those purchases. But
right.
I saw the update before it, and I was like, wow, that was nice.
It's always a nice surprise.
Yeah, where's Ash? Where's all caps Ash now with his Hex running out of steam nonsense? I don't see him.
I remember that comment.
That's right. Renob KCID. What's happening, brother? Sister, brother?
That pumpy back.
Yeah, it is. But we're still in that same range that we've kind of been in for few weeks now. That that same like between 40 and 45 cents range. We're like kind of sitting solid right at that spot. I guess we call it a new low, or I don't know what. Crypto King Silver Sailor, what is up, brother? Boom. Let's see. Bump this in the hoopty while we wait for Freddy's Nightmare Furu eulogy. Yes. Who's ready for Freddy Quotes Furu eulogy premiere tonight? I know I am.
Looking forward to hearing that.
Hell yeah. That's going to be on fire. I know it. I just got this feeling it's just going to be so good. And I'm not even like really a hip hop fan, but if it's good, I like it, And I think his Hex anthem is actually really good. I like it. I just like his I like his wordplay. You know, he's got good wordplay.
Yeah,
so
it's jokes.
I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be funny too, you know, because of the subject matter. So definitely looking forward to it. All right, let's get into it, guys. So, nomics.com. Where are we sitting? Sitting at number 3. Right now we're at point. Yeah, we'll be there for a little while, I think, because you know Ethereum's been pumping a little bit today too. We've been pretty much on pace with Ethereum today. You know, been basically in the same kind of zone with GAINZ. So, you know, if Ethereum pumps a little bit and we pump, unless we pump harder, you know, we'll probably be in 3 for a little bit, but that flippening is going to happen soon. All right, so right now Hex is at 0.444614, almost 45 cents. We definitely touched 45 or 46 cents today too, at some point.
Hex is just loving the 40-cent range.
Oh, loves it. So comfy, so snug and comfy in that 40-cent range. It makes sense, you know. It's like those it's those right before those big milestone numbers, like, you know, like right before 10 cents, it was at like, I think it was like 8 cents for like ever. You know what I mean? It was at before a penny. It was stuck in pre 1 penny like for months. It's just like it's
actually
like
remember it sitting at like 18 cents for a while too.
Yeah, it's like right before those key levels, you know, those key psychological levels that like Jenkins always talks about. You know, like it always ends up getting stuck in those levels before it kind of makes it a new low or whatever. Yeah. Funding Jim, what's going on? Legendary master right there. Inviting Freedom, what's happening? My buddy Inviting Freedom. Good stuff.
Yo.
Sneak peek. We might just have Inviting Freedom on our show tomorrow night for Meet a Hexagon segment.
Awesome.
I think she might be our guest. Isn't that right, Inviting Freedom? All right. Moving on. So we got 254.5 billion market cap. Let's see where our dominance is sitting now that we've moved up a little bit today. I'm going to guess around the 12% range. Oh, not even. Oh, that's right. The whole market had a pretty good day today, if you noticed. Ethereum went up about 8 to 10%. Bitcoin was up. Lots of coins were up today. It's good day for the market in general. So we are sitting at 10.56% market dominance at the moment. And we're at over 90% of our all-time highs. So pretty good. We're sitting pretty right now, guys.
Good signs of strength.
Heck yeah. All right. What are we looking at for T-share price today, Sid? I haven't even looked at it.
T-shares. 8,344.
83.44. We just smashed back into the 8,000 range. Yeah, Hex is like sneaks up on you, man. Everybody's like, "Oh, we've been going sideways forever," and then boom, it just like breaks through like out of nowhere, you know.
Yeah, there are times of like you're like, "Oh shit, what's going on?" And then you're like, all of a sudden, it just hits you again. You're like, okay.
Yeah, you have like an all caps Ash moment where you're like, "Is Hex losing steam?" I'm never gonna let that dude live that one down.
You won't forget that one.
Nope, never gonna forget it. El Hexicon, what is going on? Hexagon. Anybody else snuck in while I wasn't looking? Doesn't look like it. All right, cool. So that's our T-share price, 83.44. It's very nice. And let's look at our share rate right now. On Hex Daily Stats. Shout out to Hex Daily Stats. Nice new stats page. I like it. So right now, Hex Daily Stats has our T-share rate sitting at 18,884 Hex. That's your base price to get yourself a T-share. Current payout per T-share, 5.723 Hex. anyone that doesn't know, if you stake HEX, you're going to get T-shares, right? You're going to trade in your HEX tokens. You're going to basically effectively burn them. You're going to be given T-shares in place of that HEX. Those T-shares are going to pay you out HEX in interest every day at 0.00 UTC. And today, the rate, that payout rate is 5.723 HEX. So every single T-share you have, you're getting 5.723 HEX.
Keep stacking those T-shares, guys.
Got to keep stacking them. I was just thinking today, I was right at about, see, it's 8:00 p.m. is when the day clicks over for us in Eastern Standard Time. So I was right at about 7:50. I got the urge. I was like, I gotta go hit a T-share. But I was like, I'm not gonna make it. And if I didn't make it, then I'd have to. It would be like an entire day, an entire 24 hours. I'd have to wait for it to be active. So I was like, I'll just wait till later.
Yeah, straight for like an hour before.
Yeah, right. And I love that if you do it like right at 7:00, like right before it clicks over, then it's active in an hour.
Yep,
it's great. Little hack there, guys. If you stake an hour before UTC clicks over, then your stake becomes active in an hour. It's not stuck in the pending status for an entire hour. I guess the downside is if you are like, oh crap, I gotta pay my mortgage and I just staked all my money, and then you're like, I need to cancel this stake. Well, too late at that point. Once that hour clicks over, you're SOL, because it's in the books at that point. Especially if you got a 5.5.
If you end up canceling, you just lose the gas on it, right?
Yeah, I think so. I've never done it, but I know they give you the option. So you could do it in Staker. You can do it on MetaMask. Before it goes active, you have that opportunity to cancel it. I do think I'm sure you probably have to pay the gas a second time as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Stake it.
Right. Yeah. To cancel. Because even like if you
do that, I've never tried canceling. So.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, but it's a good option. I'm glad it's there, because say, if you do something by accident when you're going and doing something, say you stake an extra 100,000, you throw an extra 0 in there or something before you hit it by accident, it's like, oh shit, I just staked my whole bag for 5.555. But then you could cancel it. So it is good. It is a good option. It is a good option to have it there. And you know how, I mean, even if you do a free limit order on Matcha or whatever, you don't pay for the limit order, but you do have to pay if you want to cancel the limit order. Did you ever notice that?
Oh, I've never had to do it. So, but...
I haven't had to either, but I think I went to do it one time because I was going to set a new limit, and it was going to make me pay to cancel the limit. I was like, screw that. I'm just going to leave it there then. It's
oh yeah. You tried liquidity providing, right?
I did not. No, I did. Oh. I was going to do it, and then I actually had a chat with Inviting Freedom, who has done it before, and we were just chatting about it. And I kind of put it out there on Twitter, and a lot of the comments kind of just made me feel like, I don't know. I don't think it's more beneficial than staking, so I might as well just stake my HEX. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
and I wasn't going to provide for HEX. I was going to provide for something else, like some kind of an exotic pair, because you get a better percent for that. You get a better percentage in the fee if it's like some kind of exotic pair. And exotic only means like HEX USDC is considered an exotic pair for so then you get 3% as opposed to, I think if you provide for stables, you only get 1% in fees. So, but
okay, so it all varies.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's, I think it costs a lot to add to pool in gas. And from what I understand, it ends up costing you a lot in gas in general to provide. So it's got, I think it's really a whale game. If you got a lot.
I was thinking it's more of a big players game.
Yeah, if you got a lot to throw around, then might as well, Let's see what Nathan Espinosa has to say. What's up, Nathan? Is it normal gas to send an ended stake back to your other wallet? Are you talking about HEX that you've already ended the stake? So I mean, I'll just answer a couple of ways. I don't exactly know what you mean, but I think what you're asking is when you've ended the stake and you have, or maybe you're asking about when you end the stake. I mean, you have to pay gas to end a stake. Yes, for sure. So that's maybe one part of your question. And depending on the length of the stake, doesn't matter how much the stake is for. It's just dependent, at least not on MetaMask. Staker, I think it might actually. It's a percentage, but don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure that's the way it is. But for MetaMask, like when you end the stake, it's just based on the length of the stake, because it's a calculation of every day how much interest you're getting is like a loads from disk or something, which is that expensive transaction on Ethereum. So yes, you do pay probably a pretty good amount of gas usually to end a stake. Then once the tokens are in your wallet, I mean, if you're sending it to a different wallet at that point, you're just doing a regular send. So you would pay to send it to a wallet, just your typical standard send fee. I mean, basically everything you do on the Ethereum network costs you gas. Every single thing, even I'm sure you've seen it, like allowing giving the permission to use like a certain token, giving a token's permission to use the contract or whatever. You got to pay gas for that. Sometimes you got to pay just to sign something. You're gonna pay like all the time. Alan Prescott, how many T-shares do I have to be a tinkering turtle? Well, I'll tell you, I don't know. This is going to be not exact right now, but I can give you a pretty good estimation. Give me 1 second.
Above 50, but I think I could be wrong.
Yeah, I have it. I asked Hodl Dog is really good for that. He puts out a table. He's got an Excel spreadsheet that he uses.
I've seen it.
Calculate it.
Yeah,
it's really good. So that's what I'm looking at right now. This is back from day 625, so it's now 670. So it's probably changed a little bit. This chart doesn't change that much, but it does change a little bit. And right now, back then it was you needed about 11 T-shares to be a turtle. About 11 T-shares. You said 10, right, Sid?
I was way off. I was like 50. I think I said 50.
Oh yeah. Well, you are a turtle at 50 though, so it's pretty much between 11. It's probably gone up a little bit, I would imagine, at this point. But somewhere around between 11 and 110, you're going to be in the turtle range. So that was day 625. But like I said, it probably hasn't changed that much since then. So Swearwork says there's also a possibility of impermanent loss with providing liquidity that can suck if you time it wrong. Yes, that's true. I was reading about the impermanent losses. Somebody said that phrase, and I was like, what the hell is that? And so I went and looked it up. And yes, definitely don't want any part of that. I'm not going to explain what it is. Go look it up, but it sucks. Basically, when one of the coins,
doesn't sound good.
Yeah, I think it's like when one of the coins that you provide for like drops a lot in value, you end up with more of that. I don't know. It's ridiculous.
The word loss is in it, so that's not good.
Right? Yeah, that's all you need to know. It's a friggin' loss, and it sucks.
Yeah.
Impermanent, my ass. All right, so what's up, Sarah G? How you doing? Alan Prescott. Best to stake past ETH 2.0 launch. I don't know what you mean by that. Why? Why are you saying that? We don't depend on Ethereum to make our decisions. We have Pulse coming out.
Exactly.
All right. And it's coming soon, people. Coming soon. Remember, testnet is live. Go play around with it.
Within 3 months, I'm hoping.
Yes, I think absolutely within 3 months. I think that's a good range.
Yeah. Let's hope so.
Hextrovert Ty, what is going on, man? The Sapper. All right, what do we got? Where are we at? So we did our T-share payout. Let's go over to Hex.Vision. All right. So total hex locked right now. Percent of the supply, at least, is 9.887% of the supply. And what's going on here? And let's see. So right now, staked, we have 27,946,256,325 US dollars staked. Staked in pools, 27,979,000,000. Oh, just changed. 980,457,155 US dollars. That's the value of hex that is staked and held in liquidity pools right now. Brain Funk, I already like what you're saying. I see Pulse solves this in your comment. Think he means save gas fee to stay past ETH 2.0, whichever. Yeah, Pulse solves it. That's all I need to know. Okay. So back over to Vision. What are we looking at for addresses today, Sid? I almost called you Squid. Crypto Squid. I love it.
I'm looking at it, and I think it was we've got around 700 new addresses today.
700 new addresses. I'm looking at it, so I'll say it. It's current addresses right now is 366,858. And yesterday we had 366,397. So, yeah, not even actually, more like only 400.
Oh, sorry, yeah, my bad. Yeah, it was around like 400 or 500.
Yeah, but it's about 450 new addresses. That's low. That's low for our typical.
Low, but we had some big buys.
Yeah, absolutely. One question podcast. Remember, ETH 2.0 may decrease gas fees. That's good for eHex. True. Hey, good point. And Pulse will decrease fees and is coming out sooner. So either way, Hex wins. Damn straight. One question podcast. I like that line of thinking.
Hey, if they both improve on both chains, we're both winning no matter what.
Hell yeah.
Well, we know it's going to be good on Pulse. So
I want to ask you, Sid, what your thoughts are about this. What do you think as far as when Pulse launches, right? And, we have Pulse Hex and we have Ethereum Hex. What do you think is going to happen to the price of Ethereum Hex? Do you think that over time Ethereum Hex is going to dwindle in value? Or do you think it's going to pretty much stay the same? Do you think it's going to go up? What are your thoughts on that?
That's a good one. I think it's going to probably end up staying close to the same. Like, it's probably just going to keep following its uptrend, honestly.
I think so too. I think there's a good, argument for Ethereum Hex maintaining its value. I think pretty much all of us Hexicans want to keep that side propped up, the value on Ethereum propped up. Yeah. So, I don't see really anybody, and we're already getting a copy, so there's no really need to dump your Hex, to like get on the other chain. I think that was part of, you know what I mean? I think that was kind of like part of what probably started Richard on thinking about with the copies, how can I prevent Ethereum Hex from just totally being forgotten and lost,
Right. Well, I can say that we can all agree that we want both Hex to be expensive.
What was that?
Both chains. We want them to be expensive on both chains.
Absolutely. So. I really do. I think that, it's, if you look at, I was talking to my friend about this today. If you look at like any coin, there's a lot of coins that are on multiple chains, like there's a Doge on Binance Smart Chain. There, there's now Hex on Polygon and Ethereum. There's what's another example? There's I don't know. There's a bunch of them, but if you look at there's an ADA, there's a Cardano on Binance Smart Chain, a version of Cardano on BSC, and if you look at them, they're all the same price. They're like they all reach parity. So it really makes me believe that that's what's going to happen. Like with Hex, I think that it's going to end up equaling out just based on, I think the market's just going to kind of automatically get there, you know, to the point where they kind of just equal out.
Yeah. And if
just
it ends up being one of the main chains of choice, then price is just going to keep moving up.
Absolutely. Yeah, I don't think there's really any way to lose here. I think we're just going to win no matter what, honestly.
Honestly, yeah.
We just can't stop winning in Hex, man. We're really good at it. We're really good at winning. All right, so let's go over to. That's right. All right, let's check out Etherscan. You have reached your maximum request limit for this resource, huh? I don't believe you. Bear with me 1 second.
Yeah, just buy Hex on both chains and just keep staking it.
That's right. Hextrovert Ty says the bridge for EHEX PHEX will keep price almost pegged to each other. Exactly.
You could almost just do like an eeny, meeny, miny, mo and
pick
that
day. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo with friggin' EHEX PHEX and Pulse. Yep, you're just gonna catch some gains no matter what. All right, so Etherscan's got us sitting at 256,279 holders of Hex. And let's take a look at some of those holders. So you got the PulseChain Sacrifice wallet sitting at 19.7%. Then we drop down to 0.5% was next. These are billion-dollar Hex wallets, by the way. OA, indeed, but still awesome. All right, so I'd like to take a look at the Sacrifice wallet, just to give it a check, see what's going on here. So let's see, all these are...
Pulse can be staked when launched. I'm not sure on that one.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's going to be, Nathan, it's going to be, you're going to be able to delegate your Pulse to one of the nodes, right? Or the delegate, well, you're going to be able to select a node to delegate your Hex or your Pulse to stake it. That's how the whole proof of delegated proof of stake consensus works. It's that's the consensus method for Pulse is delegated proof of stake. So yes, you'll be able to pick which node you want to stake with and then delegate your tokens to that node.
Nice.
So right now, let's see, that's 50 transactions going into the PulseChain wallet. So yeah, once again, almost maybe about 80 transactions going into the Sacrifice wallet in the last 24 hours. Crazy. So it's still going on, man. People don't care about the rate. They said, hey, whatever.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea at this point.
I don't either. I think you're really kind of screwing yourself. You'll probably have an opportunity, to buy it, I would say. But I mean, maybe not. Who knows? So
yeah. Delegate
to a validator. Yes, Daniel, that's the word I was looking for. Sorry. You run a node. Validators run the node and you delegate to your validator. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you. And yes, there's 33 validators. That's correct. All PulseChain on MetaMask. MetaMask is one of the wallets you can use for Pulse. There probably will be others available. Like I know Staker you'll be able to use with Pulse. So that's, yeah. but all of your Pulse tokens, if that's where you sacrificed from, you'll get all of PulseChain, all of your sacrifice Pulse into your MetaMask wallet. Yes. So, okay, we got to move it along. We're at 30 minutes, and Furu Eulogy's coming on at 10. All right, I'm moving slow today. It's my fault. All right, let's check out Staker real quick. Okay. So right now, Staker's global stats got us at 64.8 thousand stakers, $27.9 billion staked at an average duration of 5.74 years. Sid, you want to talk about the leagues?
Sure. So we've got an extra 66 new silent shells, 98 new shy shrimps, 41 cool crabs, 3 new turtles. We lost 1 squid, and we've got another dolphin.
Very nice. Oh, another dolphin. Nice.
Yeah.
Nathan Espinosa.
Too.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. I like to see big fish entering the sea. I think I remember Richard saying that we have to move airdropped Pulse from the sacrifice to a new. No, that's not correct. That's wrong. So what Richard was talking about is freemium Pulse, which is different from the Pulse that you get from sacrificing. The Pulse you get from sacrificing is yours. You don't have to move it. If you had Ethereum, if you held Ethereum at the time of the fork, you're gonna get airdropped freemium Pulse for at 1-to-1 ratio for every Ethereum you had. So it's not going to be a lot unless you have like a ton of Ethereum. Anyway, considering the 10,000x ratio with that. So anyway, that is what will be pulled back out of your wallet if you don't use it or move it. So use it or lose it, basically. All right. So, and then one more question. So if I have lots and lots of USDC, should I transfer that to get copied? I mean, it's undetermined right now if USD is going to be, if it's going to have any value. We don't know, but I would imagine it will. But it's a total question mark right now. Stable coins are a total question mark. I was telling my friend earlier today, you really can't lose though if you just keep it in your MetaMask. You're going to get Pulse USDC, PUSDC, and either it has value or it doesn't. But there's I mean, you might as well, if you have it, might as well keep it in MetaMask and get the copy at the pretty good chance that it will have value. So that's my piece about that, and that's not financial advice. I know nothing. All right, keep it moving here. So if you wanted to get a t-shirt today, this is the way that you could do it with the least amount of hex. Go get yourself 6,295 hex tokens. Stake them for 10 years, $36.50, and you're going to end up with 1 t-share exactly. And if you're smart, you're going to send that out for 15 whole years, 5555, and hold on to that t-shirt for an extra 5 years while you're at it. That's because of the longer pays better bonus. So that's basically the cheapest way that you can get a t-share. And I definitely recommend a 5555 if you don't have one. Just throw at least one of them out there.
How many 555s you got?
Me, I have like one in a big ladder. Another, I think I have 3 or 4 total.
Nice. I think I've got about 3 or 4 as well.
Yeah, I was just about to do another one today. What'd you say? One's a small one?
I did a really small one, just to see like the difference.
Might as well.
15
right?
Years, right?
Chantel Sadler, will my hex on my ledger because yes. Just keep in mind your hex is never on your ledger. I mean, so your coins are. I always like to point this out. Your coins are always stored on the blockchain. All right. So your wallet, your tokens are never really in your wallet. They're never in your MetaMask or in a ledger per se. think of your wallet. That's just how you access your coins that are already on the blockchain. So your private key, your seed, that's how you are given access to your tokens that are stored on the blockchain. So when you have a ledger, that's just basically your private key. That's how you input your private key into the network in order to gain access to your funds. So yes, but to answer your question the short way, yes, your ledger hex will be copied. Hardware wallets are good as long as it's a non-custodial wallet and they're your keys, then they're your coins, and you're going to get them copied over ERC20s at least. Okay.
Well said.
So I do have a little bit of news to go over. I'll make it quick because I got to get the hell out of here and make room for the Furu eulogy.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that after.
Absolutely. Smash those likes, everybody. That's right. We got a couple more viewers. COTG, what's going on, my friend? Lion Wings, what is happening, Russ? All right. So let's see. So first line of business, first piece of news. Coinbase was hacked. I'm sure everybody saw that. Maybe if you didn't, you're seeing it now. Thousands of customers were robbed, and that sucks for those people who were holding money in Coinbase, which is never a good idea. Don't ever keep money. I use it as a conduit only. That's one of the only fiat on ramps I have available in New York, so I'm kind of have to use it. So it's one of my necessary evils, but I use it and I get out. I never hold anything in Coinbase. I just buy shit and I send it right off. And I'm glad I do. Yeah, immediately get it off of there because you do not own that money that's on there. They're just letting you have it, basically. They're just letting you have access to it because they feel like it at that particular moment. But that can always change. So Hex Famous, yo. Crypto Journeyman, Zamoro1. What's going on, my friends? Jesse Coinbase. Yes, Coinbase was hacked. Coinbase was harked very hard. All right, so we already talked about the big $5 million buy today. So we'll get out of here with that. And then basically the only other thing I wanted to talk about, which we've already talked a little bit about, was it's all backed on Coinbase. I don't know. I believe that when I see it. So that's going to be the show, guys. But stay tuned on Discourse Syndicate because in about 15 minutes, FN Hangout starts. And RG3 is going to be introducing, Freddie might introduce his own. I don't know. He'll probably be there. But you got to tune in to see. Furu Eulogy. Freddie quotes world premiere of his new video, Furu Eulogy. It's going to be on fire. I definitely recommend. If you don't have anything important to do, then get on Discourse Syndicate's FN Hangout and check it out. There's going to be a lot of people watching that one.
Yeah, I'm going to check that out right now.
Yes, me too. So I'm going to get out of here. Guys, thank you so much for being here. It's great to see you as always. And we will see you again tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, we got a Meet a Hexagon segment at the second half of the show. And I hope to see you there. Peace out.
Take care, guys.